I wanted to jump on here tonight. I'm not telling a story, but I wanted to talk about a conversation my husband and I had. Normally he's sitting in the chair back there, right there, but he ran because he swear I'm gonna put him on camera and make him look like an ass. Would I do that? Probably so. But anyway, we were talking about relationships. You know what lockdown does, right? You're in the house, you bored, you start up conversations. They don't even have to make sense. But this one I wanted to talk about because it reminded me of a post that I'll bring in later in this conversation. But we were talking about what would make, you hear men and women, not just men and women talk about, I want to be in a relationship, I want to be married. And then you also hear those same people are in relationships, long-term relationships. They just never, for whatever reason, they never made that extra jump to be married or whatever, or maybe, they're just in these long relationships, or maybe they casually date other people, whatever your situation is. But why, if one of the people in a relationship really wants to get married, what prevents that person from getting what he or she wants or walking away? Now, we've heard this topic a million times, and we lived it a million times. I lived it myself. I was engaged and with someone for a very long time, and at one point he wanted to get married, the next point I didn't want to get married, and it just went back and forth, and then eventually we're just not together anymore. So shit happens. But how far do we go before we put a stop to it and we commit or walk away? So he and I was talking, and he said something very interesting, right? He said, men are going to do what we allow them to do. And this came right out his mouth, right? I mean, simple stuff like, if I take charge and pick up the kid every day after school, how many women get stuck being the sole responsible person to pick up the kids from daycare or whatever, just because we put ourselves in that situation and we do it without putting our foot down. Just little stuff like that. But we were talking about people being in relationships, particularly a man being in a relationship with a woman who does everything for him, cooks, cleans, whatever. And for whatever reason, he still might maintain a separate living quarters, casually date, and that woman puts up with it. But maybe she doesn't really want to be in that situation. Maybe she wants to be married. What are we willing to risk to get what we want? I'm still learning. I'm just talking this out because I told y'all I'm doing these videos for self-healing, therapy, whatever. So I'm learning as I go along. So some of this shit is thought-provoking. Make me think too. But what if you told a guy, if you were the one that wanted to get married, what if you just said to him, listen, I've been in a relationship with you for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, however many years you want to put on it. I want to get married. It could be, I want you to live with me. Whatever it is you want. Whatever level commitment you want. Doesn't always have to be marriage, but whatever level commitment you want. And that man tell you, no, I'm not ready. What are you going to do? That's the key thing. So I said to him, okay, so what if the woman says, then I want to end this relationship? And he said to me, there are some men, some alpha males, that might be so stubborn or strong, or whatever y'all want to call it, that might say, I don't give a fuck, and might walk away from that relationship. So, what does that tell us? That tells us he didn't give a fuck in the first place. But we're not hearing that initially. We're just hearing, oh my God, he just doesn't want to get married or whatever. But if I told you that that's what I want, marriage or move in with me, whatever the fuck I'm asking for, and you look at me and say, you can't get that to me, and I tell you that I don't want to be in this relationship anymore because that's the boundaries I'm setting, and you tell me you don't give a fuck and you walk away, what does that tell you? He don't give a fuck about you. Or he's taking you for granted because he's thinking in that small little piece of subbrain back there, that little subconscious, that you're going to call him and you're going to come back. And a lot of times they right. We come back and we pacify it and we say, okay, you know, we think of all the other good qualities they have. So we brush some of the shit we want off to the side. That's what happens. That's like that post I posted about the bended tree. When one person bends too far and over-compromise, whatever, eventually one person's going to break. How much are we willing to sacrifice to get what we want? Because either we have to learn to sacrifice to get what we want, or we're going to wind up over-compromising and eventually we're going to break. There's no win-win in any of those situations. Right? Now I know some people are going to talk about the dick. Yeah, the dick. I spell it D-E-E-K when I try to be. But, alright, but you could get that. Now that takes me into that conversation about the Facebook post. And she's going to know exactly, if she listens to this video, she'll know exactly who she is. She posted, and it's not a quote, but she posted something about, at our age, and I'm assuming she's talking about mid-30s to up, whatever, 50s, whatever. I'm in my 50s, so I don't know. I think she's in her late 30s, early 40s. I'm not sure. Oh, no, she's in her upper 40s. I don't care. It doesn't matter. The point is that her post said something to the effect that at our age, why are we still looking for friends with benefits? So I said, and I'm married, but I mean, I wasn't always married, right? And I had to get married. And I commented and I said, I like friends with benefits. How you gonna know if you want to keep the person around if their benefits ain't right? Now, when you're talking about vision, dental, medical, you're talking about the bumping ugly benefits. Like if you don't know what the benefits are like, you can't get nobody no label. Let's keep it real. I mean, for me anyway. So she asked me, was me and my husband, were we friends with benefits before we got married? So he gonna kill me because you know he prayed 5 times a day, and I done told y'all he's Muslim. I'm not. Y'all know I'm crazy. He crazy too, but he try to act like he ain't crazy, but whatever. Ma'am, yes. I need to know the benefits. I don't care how you look, how much muscles you got, how you smell, how much money you pull out your wallet. I don't care if you speak 10 languages. If your benefits are no good, I ain't with it. So yes. But we did get married shortly after the bumping uglies. I mean, let's be honest. When you go out on a date and you sitting across from the other person, I know, I'm going to be honest. The first thing I think about is, can I bump uglies with this person? Because if I can't bump uglies, it don't make no sense for me to sit here any longer, because only time I like somebody because of their personality is because I might have known them through other people and so forth, and I've been around them for a long period of time, and their personality rubbed off on me. But I'm just being honest. When I go out on a date and I sit across from you and you don't look like I could bump uglies with you, it's a wrap. So, friends with benefits, I don't see nothing wrong with that. No, I don't see nothing wrong with people that want to attach themselves with other people in relationships without figuring out the benefit situation. That's on them. But I ain't judging nobody who be out there tapping, checking out benefits before they claim them. I'm not. I don't judge you. Do you? Because I'm going to do me. Well, I'm not going to do me because I'm married, but I did me. And that's how I got married. Okay? So I just wanted to come on here and shoot this quick shit with you but I do want to hear your opinions. Like, do you see where women have to set their boundaries and stick to them? And where do you think we make the most of our mistakes? Like, just throw your comments down there and just let me know what your thoughts are, because we are in lockdown. And I mean, what the fuck else anybody got to do? I don't know. But anyway, just for conversation purposes, throw some shit out there. We learn from each other. Again, I post these videos for self-therapy. You know, get my own self-thinking, healing, whatever it is. Okay? Follow my YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. And also follow me on IG, Raw to the Bone, RAW, the number 2, TH33BONE. You'll see the name pop up on the screen. Alright, y'all. Gone for now, but not gone forever. Raw to the Bone. Peace.